I moved to Green Valley, Arizona in June of 2000 from Berkeley, California.
Cheryl se mudó de Berkeley, California, a Green Valley, Arizona, en 2000.
June of 2000.
Junio de 2000.
Sí. While in Berkeley, I co-founded and coordinated a food program for the homeless called Dorothy Day House, and I worked with the homeless for 14 years in Berkeley.
Ella comenzó un programa para ayudar a las personas que viven en las calles y trabajaba con los pobres.
When we moved to Green Valley in June of 2000, I knew nothing about what was going on the desert. And in July of 2000, I read an article in the newspaper about a group that was forming called Humane Borders. And I immediately became a member of Humane Borders and used to go with Humane Borders to Organ Pipe Cactus National Park and a variety of other places to fill water tanks.
Cuando ella se mudó a Valle Verde, ella no sabía nada de los asuntos en la frontera, pero ella se juntó con las fronteras humanas. Y ella comenzó a ir a fronteras humanas al desierto para dejar agua.
In 2002, I read an article in the paper about a new group forming in Tucson called Tucson Samaritans, and I immediately became involved with Tucson Samaritans doing searches for people on the desert. So now I have Humane Borders under my belt and Tucson Samaritans.
En 2002, ella leyó un artículo en el periódico sobre los Tucson Samaritans, los samaritanos de Tucson. Ella se juntó con los samaritanos de Tucson y ella comenzó a hacer búsquedas en el desierto para los migrantes en malas situaciones.
2 years later, I read an article about No More Deaths, and they were forming at that time, and I became involved with No More Deaths and did quite a bit of work with them. And then in January of 2005, there was a one-day symposium at the UCC Church in Saurita on immigration situations. And a friend of mine, a doctor from Tucson Samaritans, had a sign-up sheet and a few items that had been found on the desert. And at the end of the day, there were a number of people who had signed up on that sheet to start doing the work. And in essence, that's how we formed in January of 2005.
Ella comenzó a trabajar con los No Más Muertes en 2004. En 2005, en enero, hubo una presentación por los samaritanos de Tucson y hubo una página para inscribirse con las esfuerzos para ayudar a los migrantes. Y ella tenía la lista y comenzó los samaritanos de Valle Verde con este grupo.
At this point in time, we have approximately 300 members of Green Valley Saurita Samaritans, and we continue to do the work that we've been doing all these years. We try to do as much of this as we possibly can to save the lives of people coming across the desert.
Hoy en día tenemos más de 300 socios trabajando con los samaritanos de Valle Verde y seguimos trabajando con los migrantes dejando agua en el desierto.
Y todos los martes están en el comedor de Iniciativa Quino para la Frontera dando a los migrantes ropa, calzado, útiles de aseo y muchas necesidades más de los migrantes, que son los samaritanos quienes las cubren. Muchísimas gracias a los samaritanos por trabajar en solidaridad con Quino.